Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Salem Drofats, and welcome to a video slightly different than the ones that I typically make. I wanted to make this one for my little brother. He wanted me to do a video basically discussing Red Dead Redemption because it's a game that we play together a lot. So, without further ado, let's talk about it. Red Dead Redemption 2's single-player mode is what most games should strive to be. It's a masterclass of open-world gaming and provides evidence that open-world, third-person games still have a place in the gaming world today. With that being said, the online for this game is an atrocity. It absolutely sucks. It is what games should avoid doing. Rockstar took its unapologetically greedy stance that they did with Grand Theft Auto 5 and ruined what Red Dead Redemption 1 had, which is great online gameplay. Red Dead Online has so much potential to be amazing and fun by just adding on to what they did in the first one. This one is plagued with uninteresting side beats that you have to pay for with the game's secondary currency, gold bars, to even do. By side beats, I mean the roles that Rockstar added. Red Dead Online has story missions that are honestly not bad, but you have to put in too many hours and they are few and far between during the slog that is gaining levels and money for the game. From my own experiences playing with my brother, the most fun that is to be had in this game is bounty hunting. And you might be saying to yourself, well, clearly that's what's going to be the most fun, Salem. Well, yeah, no shit. So Rockstar should be putting most of their effort into the most fun part and not making lame-ass naturalist roles that has nothing interesting to offer at all. The bounty hunting is far and away the best part of Red Dead Online. It's fun, but it comes with its caveats. The bounty hunting is riddled with bullshit, from titanium enemies to unskippable cutscenes that you're forced to endure over and over and over.
Gonna want to ensconce yourself in here and wait till they bust in, and then, when the moment's right, ambush Miss Doyle and escort her into custody. They want her alive.
These instances are only from legendary bounties, though. The normal bounties are not as fun or rewarding, but the only real issues you deal with are the ones that are your run-of-the-mill, buggy, glitchy bullshit. Well, that and some require you to find clues to actually locate the timed bounty. That is not only fucking lame, because tracking is not fun in this game. It is a waste of time because other bounties without this gimmick are more fun, and you make no real money either way. So, the legendary bounties offer the most gold and Red Dead Online dollars, but there are only 10 to choose from. You also have a cooldown before you get to do another legendary bounty, and this is one of my biggest gripes, because it is the most interesting and fun part of Red Dead Online, at least to me. I understand not allowing us to game the system by gaining too much money and gold, but like, come on. The rest of the roles are actually trash and offer almost no money. I also have to buy a can of strawberries or something like that to keep my cores up, and that's $1.50 and $18.99. I mean, what the fuck? The legendary bounties that I have personally played the most is because they pay the most in gold and dollars, but come with their own list of difficulties. Red Ben Clemson.
Red Ben Clemson. Dresses like he's on the way to church. Acts like he's never heard a sermon.
Or, as my brother and I have coined, Ben 10. Ben 10 is on the cusp of being too annoying to play and just fun enough to keep me coming back. Which, I guess, isn't a bad line to teeter. The sheer number of people at Ben 10's disposal is nothing short of astonishing. I try to place myself in this day and time and really struggled to see how he could even get in touch with all these people. But the driving factor behind my state of bewilderment is the lab that these goobers were made in. I mean, the guys that Ben 10 has in his posse, or army, whatever you want to call it, require like 8 repeater shots to the dome to kill. This, coupled with the fact that you cannot tell which ones are the bounty on a clustered train while they wield nothing but shotguns, and there are more constantly being spawned in to gun you down with a pistol from a mile away, make this the most frustrating yet best bounty mission in the game. The next one is Etta Doyle.
Used to be known as Madame La Pearl. She runs a gang of other fallen women.
And hers is the same way. Much shorter in terms of time to complete, but much more dangerous off the rip, because these bitches can absolutely beat your ass. This one is far buggier than the others I've played, and can just outright fail you from the start. If you fail the mission at all, you lose out on some of the money and gold that you would get at the end, regardless of the outcome, or regardless if it does it on its own. It just fails you, and then you lose out on that money. Sucks to suck. You can't do it for another hour or something. I don't know what the in-game time is, but what really tops off all the legendary bounties is there is often a bug that disables the auto-aim feature. You may be saying, oh, well, the auto-aim only makes it harder, and you shouldn't be complaining about that. It's not a big of a deal. But with Rockstar's ancient aiming mechanic, it is a big deal. We aren't talking about the most crisp first-person shooter on PC. The shit's not good. The last issue I'm discussing are all these fucking griefers in this game. It is on par with most games that are similar, but my god, it is never ending. I mean, I guess it's human nature to want to have the last laugh, but it's almost like gambling. Sometimes it's hard to stop. I get killed once, and I want to kill the other player twice, and the cycle continues every time you're killed or you kill the other player. I think the reason there are so many griefers, though, is because without fun things to do, people are left to get the only thrill they can by killing other players. The game is just so damn boring, especially between legendary bounty times. The only thing these dicks want to do is kill other players, just trying to find a good time. Basically, for me, if I'm not doing a legendary bounty, every session I play of this game devolves into getting into fistfights any bar.
We're leaving here as a corpse.
Getting into fistfights at Van Horn. Tumbleweed, aptly coined Wumpelty. After the Wumpelty brawl's over, it's sitting on top of the saloon killing lawmen until we get bored enough to quit, and I think that's a problem. Rockstar, do better. Anyway, if you liked all my ranting and raving, go ahead and like and subscribe. Grow your PP by 2 inches at least today. Appreciate you. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for listening. Here's another few minutes of us wreaking havoc in old Wumpelty.
Take him down hard! Drop that bat! Drop him!
Drop hard justice about to come your way! I see him! Open fire!
That's them.
It's them! Take him out! It's them right there! We're gonna lose them! That's the guy!
Dead man walking!
We got him now!
I'm glad it's going this way!